Sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson arrested at Washington Airport on a domestic violence offense. Reigning 100-meter world champion Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested last weekend for allegedly assaulting her boyfriend at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Richardson was arrested Sunday on a fourth-degree domestic violence offense, according to a police report obtained by the Associated Press. On Thursday, she ran in the opening round of the women's 100 meters at U.S. Track and Field Championships in Eugene, Oregon. She has an automatic bye to the World Championships in September in Tokyo as the defending champion. The 25-year-old Richardson was booked into the South Correctional Entity, SCORE, in Des Moines, Washington, at 6:54 p.m. last Sunday and released Monday at 1:13 p.m. USATF is aware of the reports and is not commenting on this matter. USA Track and Field said in a statement. Richardson's agent did not immediately reply to an email request for comment. The police report said an officer at the airport was notified by a Transportation Security Administration supervisor of a disturbance between Richardson and her boyfriend, sprinter Christian Coleman. The officer reviewed camera footage and observed Richardson reach out with her left arm and grab Coleman's backpack and yank it away. Richardson then appeared to get in Coleman's way with Coleman trying to step around her. Coleman was shoved into a wall. The report later said Richardson appeared to throw an item at Coleman, which the TSA indicated may have been headphones. In the police report, the officer said, "I was told Coleman did not want to participate any further in the investigation and declined to be a victim." Richardson won the 100 at the 2023 World Championships in Budapest and finished with the silver at the Paris Games last summer. She also helped the 4x100 relay to an Olympic gold. She had a positive marijuana test at the 2021 U.S. Olympic trials and didn't compete at the Tokyo Olympics. Prologue: The Calm Before the Storm. It was Sunday, July 27, 2025. Summer light bleeding through the high windows of Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Sha'Carri Richardson, the reigning world champion of the 100-meter dash, widely admired and watched, navigated the busy terminal with her partner, Christian Coleman, himself an elite sprinter. Moments earlier, the pair had cleared TSA. What followed would change the tenor of her season. 2. The incident. Officially, the police report records a disturbance. A TSA supervisor notified officers of tension between Richardson and Coleman. According to the report, surveillance footage showed Sha'Carri reach out with her left arm, yank Coleman's backpack, and block his path as he tried to step around her. He was shoved into a wall or column. Later she allegedly threw an item, believed to be headphones, at him. Coleman declined to continue the investigation or be deemed a victim, and reportedly refused to press charges. Cadena SCR. +15. Fox 28 Spokane. +15. WDIO.com. +15. WDIO.com. That evening, Port of Seattle police arrested Richardson and booked her at the South Correctional Entity, SCORE, in Des Moines, Washington, at 6:54 p.m. local time, then released her the next afternoon at around 1:13 p.m. on Monday, July 28, 2025. India Times. +7. Fox 28 Spokane. +7. AP News. +7. The charge? Fourth-degree domestic violence assault, a gross misdemeanor in Washington state, punishable by up to 364 days in jail or a fine up to $5,000. Runner's World. +1. People.com. +1. 3. Athletic Reality and Fallout. Just 4 days later, on July 31st, Sha'Carri lined up in the preliminary round of the women's 100m at the USA Track and Field Outdoor Championships in Eugene, Oregon. She ran 11.07 seconds, qualifying for the semifinals, but then abruptly scratched from the semis and opted not to run the 200m as well, raising questions among fans and media. Reddit. +15. Runner's World. +15. Pulsesports.co.ke. +15. Despite the controversy, as the defending world champion from Budapest 2023, Richardson already has an automatic berth at the World Championships in Tokyo in September, regardless of USA performance. VG.no. +8. Fox 28 Spokane. +8. AP News. +8. 4. Emotional undercurrents. Sha'Carri Richardson's public journey has often been marked by moments of intensity beyond the track. Her suspension for marijuana use at the U.S. 2021 Olympic trials, issued posthumously after the death of her mother, stood as one of her most human crises, one she candidly admitted to using cannabis to cope. Reddit, +3. Reddit, +3. Reddit, +3. That episode cast her out of the Tokyo Olympics, but she came back strong in 2023, becoming world champion and anchoring the U.S. relay team to gold. In Paris 2024, she earned silver in the 100m and gold in the 4x100m relay, a testament to resilience and public redemption. Yet her journey hasn't been without scrutiny, often amplified by her frank, unfiltered presence in interviews and social media. Fans have alternately celebrated her boldness and criticized her behavior, real or perceived, at airports or during interactions with authorities. Runner's World. Reddit. Reddit. 5. Inside the Heart, a fictionalized reflection. Note, the following is fictionalized and speculative in tone, intended to flesh out emotional context beyond public records. Inside her cell at Score, Sha'Carri sat on the edge of a cot. The clang of metal doors and muffled footsteps echoed around her. 25 hours ago, she was in motion, world-class motion, nothing faster than her. Now she was stillness. She thought, they'll run that footage. They'll see the jog, the pace stride, the steady breath. Then that moment. She remembered the weight of the backpack snapping from her hand, the jolt of anger and frustration she couldn't hold back. She thought of Christian, not as adversary, but as someone trying to exit the moment, and she imagined chasing validation from a world that both admired and dissected her. When her phone rang, her agent, her family, they asked, "You okay? What happened?" She exhaled. "I lost control. I see it now." Released by court order, with a no-contact stipulation and a weapons rescission order initially in place, later rescinded. Runner's World. She faced another round of bureaucracy, lawyers, court dates, and uncertainty. Christian spoke in court, opposing the no-contact order as disproportionate. He urged calm, professing teamwork and shared goals even amidst personal upheaval.